I don't know what that is. I just wanted to see a balloon or something. Oh, it's a marker. There's one right here on this limb too. Somebody's hunting in here during hunting season. This is so pretty from up here. It feels good. It didn't feel good back there. It's like I was being watched for sure. Oh, ouch. Let me check this out. There's a tree down right here in front of us. I'm hoping it's not one of them shelter things. I don't think it is. I think it's a tree with some vines on it. If I get a bad feeling, I'm going to boogie away from it. But there's a bird in it. Alright, there ain't nothing in there. Alright guys, I'm going to have to change the battery and I'm going to start walking back to the car. I just wanted to share that stuff with you. This video is probably going to be long, but I may just put it up in 2 parts. Well, that is just creepy. And it's natural, but it just looks very, very creepy. It's got that big dead tree and then all that lime green lush growth all around it. Alright guys, stand by for a second. I'm going to change the battery in this camera. I'll be right back to you. Here we go. Alright guys, got fresh batteries. Make sure I'm plugged up good. Alright, sorry about that. I wasn't paying any mind to it. I looked down and it was blinking yellow. The batteries in this one last so much longer. This is the camera my brother Mark sent for me, and man, this thing lasts a long time. I would have already had to change the battery out. I'd have been on my 3rd battery on the other one by now, and I just went to the 2nd battery. That is a blessing. I absolutely love this. I've got the perfect setup. I thought it would be another year at least. In my opinion, I've got the perfect camera and the perfect microphone set, and I love it. And the microphone in this camera is phenomenal. The only reason I'm using this wireless mic is I want to get used to it. It does have settings that I have not learned yet, but I'm going to be using it a lot because I'm not limited to being right there on top of the camera. I could set the camera down and walk 50 feet in front of it and talk without having to yell, and you'd be able to hear me. Guys, I apologize for the rant and just going all over the place. Just a lot of information I wanted to try to share and to get you guys' input on the other, trying to set up an account that we could help those that need help with veterinary bills. I'd give anything to, and don't misunderstand me. I have no desire to be rich, but I would give anything to have access to a $3 million, $3.5 million. I would love to establish a veterinary clinic down here to treat animals, but do it in a way that everybody could have their animals treated. If you charge $100 for a service, you know you don't have even half of that tied up into the actual cost of that service. You may have $12, maybe, I don't know, but just my experience being in the hospital so many times, and I got charged $300 for a Tylenol pill, one Tylenol. And there were so many other charges that were just ridiculous on that bill. But the veterinarians, I feel that they do the same thing. It costs us $225 to have an x-ray done. And we have to take Littlefoot in soon because his legs are so deformed. And they think that it's just because of loose tendons, because he's a premature, he's so little. But the babies will hit him in his side and they'll knock him down. He's so tiny. But we're going to take him in and we got to get him x-rayed to make sure he doesn't have any serious bone issues, bone deformities. That's the only life that he knows. He's never walked and run and played like a normal goat. And so he doesn't know what it's like to move like that. He's always been crippled. And he's a happy little goat. He's an awesome little goat. But it's going to cost us $225 to get one x-ray. The first one is the most expensive because they charge you a setup for the x-ray, and I think each additional x-ray is like $50. I don't know why this creeps me out so bad right here, this particular spot, what I'm showing you guys. I got just a bad feeling. I feel like I'm leaning. Like I'm on a boat that's moving. I feel like I'm leaning, like I'm falling one way. I don't feel good at all. What in the world is that? It's PVC pipe. I bet somebody had a homemade shooting house. There's a game trail right here. Looks like an old one, but a used one. This right here, I got a really bad feeling. Almost dizzy. I am dizzy. Crud. Golly Moses. There's nothing out here. If you guys can see, it's open. This one little bush in front of me, but it's open. Each step I take, I'm getting like really, really dizzy. I'm gonna see if it changes. I'm gonna go this way. Golly Moses. That's almost sickening. I'm gonna go around. See, now I think that's some type of, like a ley line or something. I'm a little bit dizzy right now, but it's not bad. It got real bad right there. I'm only 20 foot from that spot. Gee whiz. I'm gonna go down this way. I don't like that. That's scary. I feel like I was gonna black out. See, now it's gone. I'm fine now. I want to walk back over there and see if it happens again. I'm kind of scared to. I don't want to pass out. To heck with it. I'm gonna do it because I'm curious. I want to know if is it just me or if there's something in the ground that's causing that. It happened right here in front of me. There's the bush I was standing behind. I don't feel anything. There's the little shooting blind, the PVC. Yep, there it goes. Oh my gosh. What is causing that? Because I am dizzy. I feel like I'm spinning. Oh my Lord. Still feel it a little bit. It's gone now. I wonder if there's something under the ground or a gas or something coming up. That didn't feel good at all. You know, when you get on a boat and the water's really, really rough and you get that dizziness feeling, that seasick feeling, it felt like that, but without rocking back and forth. I don't feel it right here. I'm not far from it. I'm 30 feet from it. It's right there. Maybe that's why all them trees are dead and broke over. Maybe something's in the ground right there, killing them. I don't know. I got just a really creeped out feeling, but just because I got kind of dizzy, I think. All right, I'm gonna go over here. I ain't gonna go back up there. I think there's something in that under the ground right there. See how all them... Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I see the burnt spots now. I was just going to show you guys. You see how it's all dead? Maybe it's the gas coming out of the ground that killed them, but it's not. That's been burnt. We had a forest fire right here. And guys, I'm only just a very few miles from my house. I am literally bicycle distance. That looks cool. All them limbs are from the little trees, and that one laying over them, all the limbs are kind of twisted in and out each other. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen right here and right there. It's probably from the wind blowing and the limbs moving around and getting tangled up. Not everything is Bigfoot or Sasquatch. I know a lot of it is, but that was strange. You guys may have heard it just a minute ago. It sounded like between 10 and 12 footsteps crunching. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I mean, it was like somebody walking. I was expecting to see a game warden right here. I could see 100 yards to the top of that hill, and whatever it was sounded like it was right here 10 yards from me. It literally sounded like it was right here. Sounded like it walked over here and stopped. There's nothing there, obviously, but I was looking for a rabbit or something hopping that would sound like footsteps. It could have been the wind, maybe. Yeah, I believe it was. This is a strange area. I can feel like I'm being watched again. And that was way over on that side. Where's my screen? Way back over there is where I felt like I was being watched. This is the first little hole we come in on. I don't think I'd have that feeling of being watched, not from that far away. I don't think. I'm going to get out of this bottom. Something does not feel right in here. I can't put my finger on it. That's not normal. See where see where it's twisted? That could be a deer. That could definitely be a deer. It's twisted and broke here, then that snapped back over itself, and this is twisted. That was done when it was alive. You can see the new sprout right here coming up. I would assume that's a deer. There is a lot of sign of young bucks right there. You know, it's hard to see. That's from a buck, a little buck. That's what they do. They don't normally break the limb off like that. Or they're rubbing their horns on it. Seems there's a lot of little deer in this area. That's the first cousin. The deer is first cousin to the Nubian goat. Malachi is a Nubian. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I hope I am. But I wanted to get out this morning. Just get away for a little bit. I'm so tired. I got bags under my eyes. And I'm just drained. Spiritually, I'm drained. Physically, I'm drained. But we'll be alright. We'll be okay as long as we don't have any other goat emergencies. I still got 2 weeks before I get my check, and if something happens now, we're in a pickle. But, oh, while I'm thinking about it, I mentioned earlier about the GoFundMe and trying to figure out a way to set up an account to help other people, the less fortunate people, make a way that they could get their animals cared for at the vet when they need medical help. But there's been a few of you have donated to the GoFundMe that Mountain Girl set up for me. She set it up for me and Kim and Rosie to help us get on our feet. You guys that have donated on there, thank you. Thank you so very much. I know a couple of you wanted to remain anonymous, and I don't. Mountain Girl lets me know who has donated on it, and I don't remember the names. I know Susan did, and I'm not going to give your last name. I'm not going to do that, but for those of you that did donate on there, thank you so very much. It is such a huge help. When you have all these crazy things come against you, and just it's non-stop. If it's not tornadoes tearing stuff up, or heavy thunderstorms washing out so much that you have issues, or animals having medical issues, it's constantly something. It's just non-stop. Last year we had a bad year, and then again this year. Sorry guys, I wanted to see. I've seen all this digging. That's a deep hole right there. Something's been digging like crazy. I'll get away from it. But when everything gets stacked against you like that, and you get such a hard hit financially, it makes life just really difficult. It hits you emotionally, it hits you spiritually, it hits you physically, and you get battered from all sides. And it's so hard to recover and regain that spiritual composure that you have. And I'm fighting so hard, and I'm just truly having a tough time. I ask that you guys please pray for me. I really need it. I'm down on my... Spiritually, I'm down. I'm just... I have these little spurts where I just want to cry. I just want to hit my knees and cry. And it's just hard. It's hard to be strong for my family when I'm the one that's getting weak. I'm trying to find my trail. I'm not sure where I'm at. I got it on my phone when I pulled up a GPS tracker. If I can't find it, I'll turn it on. I think it's this way because the planted pines are rode this way, and I went the same way as the rows. Oh, gee whiz, this wind is blowing. It's 51 degrees right now. Kim's daughter is coming in town from Arkansas. She'll be here today. She's going to be here for the weekend, and where Kim can see her and visit with her. It'll do Kim a lot of good. I think this is the trail. I hope it is. Oh, look at this little tree. Look how pretty that is. Hope it. This looks like one of them bonsai tree. Bonsai, I think it's called. It's not a bonsai, but this is one of our native bushes. Look how pretty that is. The bark has got like a twist to it. It's like the tree spirals as it grows. It's so pretty. I don't remember the name of this one. It's got marks on it. It's got little dings on it where a little deer's been hitting his horns on it. God bless him. These are just really, really pretty, really tender little leaves, and the goats love them. I really, really love them. But I don't remember what it's called. They're beautiful little trees. You don't see them like that very often. Normally they're like this. This is one right here. That's a baby one. Here's one. That's the way they normally are. No, this is a road. I don't know if I came down here or not. Is that a footprint? It's several days old, but that looks like a footprint. I'm watching. I'm sorry, guys. Looking to see if I could find if there are any prints on here. a few people did ask Brother Larry, and I don't remember who the other two were, but I'd gotten an email about I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I think I'm lost. Here's a blue paint mark. They were yellow paint marks. Yeah, I think I took a wrong turn. But Brother Larry and a couple other people had asked me about doing the plaster and making, when I find the footprints, the human-like footprints, doing casts of the footprints. And I just wanted to say something about that. Guys, I have no desire to do that. It really doesn't prove anything. There's so many people that don't believe that these big creatures exist. And I don't know if it's because they don't have an open mind or they refuse to have an open mind. See, there's another, it looks like a footprint. A lot smaller. But I don't see a reason for doing the plaster cast unless you just want to have a plaster footprint on your shelf. I don't have a desire to do that. There's just, I don't know, it's extra stuff that I would have to carry with me. And you gotta have water, and I did look into the plaster last year. And that stuff it comes in a cardboard carton, like milk. And I bet it weighs 10 pounds for that one carton. And then you have to carry water to mix with it. And it's just, it takes a lot of time. Alright, this is not the way I come in here. I don't know where I'm at. I have no idea. Jeez. This ain't good. I got turned around. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing no prints. There's thousands of people that do the prints, do the casting. You know, I have to get the word sooner or later. But I'm not a Bigfoot investigator. That's not anything I ever want to get involved with. I know they exist. I've seen them. I've run into them. And it's just not something I want to get messed with. Okay, I think I'm right. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at, guys. I'm sorry. Let me see if I'm going the right way. I'm looking at my GPS right here. Got my map up. It's not moving yet. Just show me where I'm at. You see I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think there's going to be too much of a glare on it. But there's a green line and the blue dot with a circle around it is me. I've got to go, I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm waiting for it to catch up, the GPS to catch up. I think I got to go the other way. Oh, don't black out yet. The car's that way? I think I have to go this way. I'm gonna walk down here. I'm sorry. There's a gate up ahead of me. I'm hoping that this is the right way. I get turned around so easy sometimes. When I'm paying attention to what's happening, I'm usually pretty good. I know where I'm at. But today's not one of those days. Okay, I think the car is going to be back that way. Anyway, I apologize for jumping all over the place. No rhyme or reason. I'm supposedly ADHD and ADD and all them other letters, but that's just an excuse to put us on drugs. We truly needed it, then our Father, our Creator, would provide it available for us growing on these trees and plants around us, and that's not the case. Okay, I think this is the road I came in on. Oh, gee whiz, my car's way down there, I think. Ooh. I think I'm on private property. That's not good. I'm too fat to be climbing fences. Oh, and this is definitely not a fat person fence. Oh. Oh no, okay. That's a good area. That's a hunting area. My car should be at the end of this road. Golly, I got way off track. That's right. It's very windy today. We got rain coming in a few days. I've got to get back home, and I got 2 big rolls of hay. I got to get the tractor and pick them up and set them somewhere. We are officially taking the goats off of all the grain. Grain is, it's bad for goats, period. That's what causes urinary calculi, is the grain, but they can also get what's called a grain overload. And if that happens, it can kill them. And we've had a small handful of goats get the urinary calculi, but we've only had 2 that had to have their pizzle removed. And so I don't want to put the goats through that anymore. And we shouldn't be doing that. And so we're going to just put them on hay. So I've got to figure out how to get up some materials. I'm going to build a pole barn. Oh, there's my car. Oh, good. It was behind the bush. And I thought I had to go to the end of this road and turn to the right. Yeah, I've got to build a pole barn. So I got to get materials to do that. And I still am not finished with the fence. I went and got a couple of bags of concrete to put in the hole for where the gate goes, and to hurt my back with the concrete. And I have not been able to get out there, and every time I go out to try to set some more of the fence poles, I can't even. I bend over and pick one up, and my back, it aggravates my back, and I'm done. And just a mix of everything happening, my back getting so bad on me is, I was supposed to have 2 more surgeries 4 years ago. And I'm scared to have any surgeries. I'm done being cut on. You know, it helped. Once you have a back surgery, you'll get temporary relief for a couple of years, and then you gotta have another one. And it's just a never-ending chain. And that's, I'm sure some people it's not the case, but the dozen or so people that I've met, like myself, who've had multiple back surgeries, it just doesn't end. You have to keep getting cut on. Kim's had 3 or 4 now in the past 5 years. And it's horrible. It's a horrible way to live when your back is no good. But this year we got so much stacked against us. You guys, please keep us in your prayers. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's some more footprints. See that? And the other one is way up here. I don't know if you can. Y'all make them out? That one's faint right there. There's one right there. They're not big. Look, it's not right at the size of my boot. I went up to my car. Look, there's my boot prints. This is that tire track where that truck pulled up and stopped and was telling me to be careful. There's a footprint right there. You see the toes? Oh, there's another one. Kind of see the toes in that one. I'm checking around my car. There's deer tracks. Guys, I'm out in the woods. And it's cold out here. The wind's blowing. The wind chill is in the 40s. I don't see no more footprints. There's deer tracks. I don't know where they went. There's one. What do you do? Jump the fence? Guys, this is chest high to me right here. This is barbed wire. What in the heck? He jumped the fence. It's got barbed wire on the top. He went that way. Went out in the... You see, there's another print right there. I went in right here. Why didn't he go through the gate? Look at this. Well, the fence is down. He could have went through the hole in the fence. He jumped over the fence right there. What in the heck is wrong with this dude? He's out there somewhere. Isn't that bizarre? Guys, I just got here. And I got here and I was checking the... 'cause I seen the deer tracks in the road, going across the road right there. And I walked up in front of the car and I looked at the tracks, but there wasn't no footprints. And there's a footprint right there. Whoever it is, come up and checked out my car. Make sure they didn't get into nothing. Car's nasty. Sorry about that. That's just the way to keep it. It's a work vehicle. I'm looking to see. Make sure you didn't. You didn't touch anything, I don't believe. Guys, I'm puzzled, to say the least. Those are really, really clear prints. Very clear footprints. They come up right here and he turned right there. And jumped over the daggum fence. There's a hole in the fence right here. You could squat under the barbed wire. There's an opening right here. That's where I went in. And this dude walked right past the gate, wherever it was, and then jumped over the barbed wire. Can you guys see that track? It's probably a size 11. It's not a very big foot. My boot is a 13. That's why it looks big next to that track. That's crazy. Who does that? Oh. Alright, I went down this trail right here. Okay, we went right there, the trail turns, and then we went down to that sinkhole that's right there. These footprints go right through here, they go over the top of the fence, and then they go that way. I wonder if that's when we got in the sinkhole and I seen that black and silver, looked like black and silver fur on a, like sort of like a German Shepherd's fur that was down in the bottom. I wonder if this may be one of the big guys, like a little one, a young one, maybe followed me back there. But I don't know why he didn't just go through the hole in the fence or jump or go through the gate. Why did he jump it? And you can't, this stuff here, you can't climb this like a ladder. This stuff's, you know, it bends. Look at that. You know, it's really, really soft wire. He didn't climb it. He didn't step in it nowhere. I don't know if guys, I'm speculating. I'm not saying that that's Bigfoot. I'm saying somebody's out of their mind to be out here today, as cold as it is, barefoot, and then walking through this. We have cactus. Them tall, dark, wiry looking things that are all over. Not this stuff right here, but that one over there, that big group of it. Those are briars. This is briars right here. This guy jumped right over the top of that crap. He had to cut his hand if he grabbed, unless he grabbed the pole right there. Ah, there's a thorn. All I did was try to move that briar back. Hold on, let me get this out of my finger. And my things hurt. He jumped right there, and he could have come right here. Ducked down. Here we go. I'm on the other side of the fence. This whole section is laid down right here. You know, that don't make sense unless you're on drugs. But there's, I don't know, maybe what that guy that stopped told me to watch out for the man. I thought he saw him at the law, the game warden. And he said the other man, and asked me if he was talking about the sheriff. And and he kind of smiled, and not the sheriff, not the game warden. Well, who was he referring to? There's no houses out here. This is a horse trail, an equestrian trail, and a hunting area. Guys, let me show you something right quick, just to give you an idea. Can you see what I'm wearing? I've got this vest, I've got this jacket, I've got this flannel, and I've got a long sleeve. It's cold. And this guy is walking barefooted. Right on top of my boot track right there, and on the car tire track back there. I'm a little spooked out. I'm wondering if he followed me back there. I heard one vehicle when we was coming out, but I was way back that direction, back behind the car, the way that we came. Before I got out on this road, I heard a sound like a hunting truck, a 4x4 truck. It was coming down the road, which is turkey season right now. That's understandable. But there's no way to go. I mean, you guys see this is a horse trail and hunting area. There's no swimming area. That sinkhole, it fills up with water, but I wouldn't swim in it. I wouldn't let my dog swim in it. That's crazy. The foot. Let me turn this thing around again. I'm sorry, guys. I've got it mounted on this pole thing. All right, the footprint started right about here, but it's like they come out of the bushes right there. Got on the road. They walked down, past this opening right here, past that hole in the fence right there, and then jumped the fence 5 foot further. I don't know, guys. The world's getting strange. I just want to look and see if I see anybody out there. You got to be out of your mind to be out here barefooted, walking through that mess. I don't want to get too far from the car. I'm really creeped out. I mean, just really spooked. See, well, put the camera, sorry. There's no footprints. He didn't come out here. The prints turn. I mean, there's no prints. There's mine, the boot prints, but it turns. There's a print there, there's a print there. Over the fence, there's one right on the other side of the fence, and there's one more you can see real deep over there in the sand. Like you went that way. That's the same way that I went. I think that was the wind. Right through here, I just seen there's a bush right there, and the whole bush started shaking like this real violently. But it's not doing it now. I think that was probably just the wind. You see it? It just did it again. I'm trying to find it in the screen. It's right above my finger right here. I don't know if that's the wind or not. The ones on the right side are not doing that at all. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. That's a little... Oh, scared myself. The wind blew and that palmetto leaf was rubbing on itself. It scared me. Guys, I'm gonna put this up. I just want to get in the car, get moving. That's creepy. It's really, really creepy. I mean, this guy, the other track is right. Oh, I'm trying to find it. I stepped on it. Doggone it. Right there. There's his toes. Look where the next track is. Right there. He had to have been running. Alright, y'all have a good day. God bless you. I'm sorry for wearing your ears out over nothing. It was just some stuff I wanted to share with you. I don't know when I'm going to be caught up on my rest where I could actually do a live show and stay awake on it. Usually my day is ending around 8 o'clock and I don't even eat dinner anymore. I go to bed as soon as I get finished. And half the time I'm even skipping a shower. I'm wearing myself down. But it's got to stop soon. It's taking a toll on me. But y'all have a good day. I love you guys. God bless each and every one of you. You guys just remember always, always, always be safe and be good to one another. I'll see you guys soon.